My wife could play this right now. She doesn't play any RTS ever, and she would beat this.
RTS is too hard, that's why no one plays. So we make it really easy and then get upset when no one wants to play it.
Now run back here like I tell you. No, you just won't. You just won't go where I tell you to. Okay, so I was thinking we would try a new RTS that came out. Someone sent me a key for it, so I downloaded it. It's one of those ones where you have to scroll the bottom. Left is barely visible. Yeah, it looks fine. Too many options. Just let me play the fucking game. Single player, multiplayer. Ooh. Should we just go right into multiplayer or should we try single player? Go into multi? Let's fucking do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. These are weird races. That seems like the right one. I want the one that macros a lot. It's a new RTS. I don't know what it is. It's probably better than whatever StarCraft 3 will end up being. Didn't this literally just come out? Population is medium, so there are people, right? That must mean that. Pretty crazy. There's more people in America playing Brood War right now. What the fuck? Bringing order to the land racked by violence. Dude, it's too quick. I can't read it that quickly. The fuck? So is this a medieval game? I thought it was supposed to be like space. I thought Warhammer was in space, like with spaceships and shit. Why are these guys carrying hammers if you're supposed to have guns? So is Warhammer a universe that has different time periods and this is one like before they're in outer space? Is that what you guys are basically telling me? WASD to move the camera? What? Okay, right click to issue a move order. Yeah, obviously. I put it on extra hard. Why are you fucking doing this? Can you attack that thing? No. It has fucking teeth. It's hard to see the health. Is this a group? Can I not micro back one guy? Oh god, it's squadron control. Why does every RTS do that now? Look. I can't split my units or micro them at all. Why does every RTS do that now?
RTS is too hard, that's why no one plays. So we make it really easy and then get upset when no one wants to play it.
There's like nothing for me to do here. I put it on the hardest mode. What is going on here? I can't micro at all? So that's it? No, I can't. Look, I'm trying to kite. It just doesn't let me. They're like, nah, dude, we're going to attack. Oh, man. There's nothing for me to do. It plays itself. I'm a bit frustrated. This would be much more like... You know, it's making me go through this stage, but I have a squadron and it doesn't get microed. It's like, you have this ability where you can hide while you run. It's like, okay, but like, if I could split my units around, maybe I could actually fight things and like make a difference here. I'm not making any difference. My wife could play this right now. She doesn't play any RTS ever and she would beat this. Right?
Your orders? We should check the other locations on the maps.
Look, the other guy just appears as it gets healed.
Kill them all.
Now run back here like I tell you. No, you just won't. You just won't do it. You just won't go where I tell you to. I have to use an ability to make you move after you start fighting. It's not an RTS, someone says. It literally says RTS on it. Dude, I don't get it. Like... They just fight by themselves. I can't micro. I can tell them to retreat and they become unstoppable and run back here to get healed. Fuck. Nothing I do here makes any difference. Do you beat that? Okay, go ahead. Man. I feel like a Protoss player. I don't even have a hand on the keyboard. Okay, we're going to try one more thing. AI skirmish, just to see what the game actually looks like. I like to try new RTS games. Normally I don't last more than an hour in them because they're normally so bad. Okay. What is this? Grave Throne Guard, okay. Wait, but how do I mine? How do I get resources? Do I just get to make units? Am I making that? Yeah, I guess I am. And I queue that. Okay, what about... Okay, upgrades are just a menu. Okay, I don't really... And that's units. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm really confused as to what's going on. The battle is so bad. Like, there's no... Like, I guess there can be a little micro. I can grab like this. It's so slow. So I guess that's how you get resources. It's like you go on the map and gain these things for resources. I'm trying to figure out who is this game for seriously. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here. Like, I'm incredibly confused about where the fun aspect is. Okay. Not even entirely sure why I died. I guess I ran out of that number. I thought that was my money and I was spending it. But I guess not. All right. I don't really want to do this anymore. No, someone just sent me the key. Someone just emailed it to me to try. Because I like trying new RTS games, but like the control of it and stuff, you're just running around like taking points. I don't like, there's some basic tactics and stuff, but it doesn't feel like there's any macro or any micro. It's only like tactic and army movement. Yeah, I don't know. I will never get into a game like, you know what I like about the Stormgate guys and the Zero Space guys? One of the first things they say is like, you have to make it feel like StarCraft. It has to be responsive. And I play so many RTS games where it's just not responsive. And it's like, okay, well, if I right click somewhere and it's going to take, 8 seconds for it to even think about moving, but then also if it's attacking something, it won't move. Well, damn, that's a bit lame. I was really hoping that would be a bit more fun. A little bit sad. Yeah, there's something really good about the amount of time everything takes to kill and move and stuff. Like StarCraft, just there's a reason why fucking Blizzard owns the RTS genre, or did forever. Yeah, you need responsive games. Like that's like the main thing. It's like, how do I explain this? No one would play a MOBA where the heroes aren't responsive, right? Am I wrong about this? No one would play a shooter where your character isn't responsive. No one would play a fighting game where your fighting character is not responsive, right? Why do they keep making RTS games where your units aren't responsive? Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't get it. If you want non-responsive shit, make it a turn-based game, right? Like, I mean, Heroes of Might and Magic was great, right? It was turn-based. It was different. It's like, if you want to make that, that's fine. That's fine. But if you're going to make games that just aren't responsive, who wants to play that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Turn speed is fine. Different things have turn speeds. That's fine, but it's still responsive. There's turn speeds. The siege tank has turn speeds. It's like, that's all right. You can do things like that, right? You can make things like that occur. That's not what I was just playing. What I was just playing was just like, yeah, we're not really responsive. You can't really micro. And it's like, dude, that's a huge part of the game. That's a huge part of a real RTS game. Yeah, I don't know. It just, it kind of blows my mind. Because really, if you think about it, no other game will allow you to just have shit that's not responsive. But like, I feel like more than 50% of the new RTS games that come out, just shit doesn't move. It's like, yeah, I want to have fun. I want to move this shit around, do what I want. Imagine if that was a fast-paced game I was just playing where all my shit moved as much as I want. I could micro. That would be so much fun. I'd split shit up, micro it everywhere. It's like, what? What? Like, well, you have this charge ability you could use. 99% of players won't do that, though. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter if a lot of players won't do that. That doesn't matter. You can still play the game in the other ways, right? You don't need to necessarily do that to beat the campaign. It's just these RTS games, they don't even give themselves a chance with the actual RTS scene. Oh. It's designed to be on PC first and then phones. That makes a lot more sense if that's actually the case. But still, I don't know, man. It's whatever. We know that Stormgate and Zero Space are being made by the people who actually want to make a responsive RTS. So at least there's that. Mobile has ruined real games. Remember when mobile just started and games for mobile were great? like the original Plants vs. Zombie and the original Angry Birds. Those were fucking fantastic video games that I love to play. Infinity Blade. Ha! I did beat that game too. Yeah, that was pretty fun. But not nearly as good as the other ones.